And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. We've seen the reporters in the field. We've been able to look outside our windows all day long, and we know that we are being affected by a major winter storm. Now, currently, we are seeing some drier air filtering in south of Colorado Springs, Pueblo to Canyon City. You're seeing some sunshine, but a lot of wind across the Arkansas River Valley and even some thunderstorms for the Eastern Plains. But let's talk about the areas most affected still through the evening and into the overnight hours, and that would be the Pikes Peak region, especially north of downtown, up through Briargate, Northgate, Interquest. Those spots still getting snow and wind, and certainly the Palmer Divide, where a blizzard warning is in effect till midnight tonight. Strong and powerful winds pretty much across the News 5 viewing area, with some areas seeing gusts around 40 to 55 miles per hour. And most of the stronger wind pretty much on a north-south line here up and down the I-25 corridor. We can see a 44 mile per hour gust right now for Denver. Look at that, just coming back in real time. It's a 52 mile per hour gust for Monument, 44 for the Springs, 53 in Pueblo, and 37 in Trinidad. So very windy tonight up and down the interstate. And the wind is not done yet. Unfortunately, more strong wind in the forecast through 8 o'clock. Model still shows 35 to maybe 50 mile per hour gust. Through around 11:30, the wind begins to weaken, but still pretty strong here across the Palmer Divide. Of course, that being a little bit of an elevated area or an elevated region, that's going to see more wind than some areas down south of it. As the system pulls away Monday morning, some strong gusts here for the Eastern Plains, and eventually by around the lunch hour, a little before it, we should see some improving conditions. What about snow totals? These have really been impressive. I look at some of these numbers and I think, wow, certainly the biggest storm in several years in some spots, almost 20 inches in Woodland Park, 15 for Black Forest, Divide, and Monument. Falcon, right around 11 inches here, and about a half a foot or a little more than that for Manitou, Colorado Springs, and out towards Pueblo. Now, this evening, still seeing some snow showers, but you can see the extent of coverage, certainly less than what we showed you even at 4:30. So generally, a little bit north of downtown. I'd say maybe from the Rock Rimmon area up north. That's where the snowflakes are still flying as we give you a little bit of a tighter view into the area. You can again see Pikeview or Rock Rimmon getting snow. Also still seeing some snow from Woodland Park down into the Broadmoor area, Manitou, and then some heavier snow up towards Monument and Larkspur. And this sort of tells the tale, if you will. This is a live cam view in downtown, snow collecting here in the parking lots and on the rooftops, but it doesn't look like it's snowing that heavily there. We're 7 miles north. Rock Rimmon, where our studios are located, still seeing some heavier bands of snow, some very strong wind. This right now is Monument Hill. It is near whiteout conditions, wind speeds at 30 miles per hour. Pueblo, a little bit of a sun cloud mix here with the temperature there just above the freezing mark. Now, when does the snow end? In the Springs, tapering off for southern regions, the northern suburbs between 6 and 9. Palmer Divide will say between 1 and 4 a.m. For Denver, not until tomorrow morning, 3 to 6. Castle Rock between 2 and 5. Take a look at the modeling. That'll support what I was talking about on that graphic. Still some wraparound moisture generally along and north of the Palmer Divide through Monday morning. And then during Monday, throughout the afternoon hours, we get some sun breaks mixed with the clouds and temperatures that will finally warm to above freezing. So cold in the morning with a tricky morning commute, but I think by the afternoon, we will see some melting of that snowfall. 38 for Monument, 48 in Pueblo, even some 50s out across the Eastern Plains, and a high of around 41 in the Springs. Another quick moving storm brings in a quick shot of snow. Tuesday, maybe an inch or two is what it looks like now. Well, more details on that coming up at 10 as this storm winds down. I'll focus a little more energy on the Tuesday storm. For Pueblo, an icy morning possible in areas where there's still some slush lying around. A quick burst of a rain-snow mix Tuesday, but look at that weekend forecast. Sunshine begs for t-shirts and shorts in Pueblo by Saturday as we're creeping up to near 70. Canyon City will be in the middle to upper 40s Monday through Wednesday, turning the corner here by Friday and the weekend. And for Woodland Park, a tough morning commute tomorrow with so much snow on the ground. Even seeing some reports from some of the viewers of upwards of 15, 18, 20 inches. If you have any photos, please send them to us, alan.rose@koaa.com, or find us on Facebook.